I hope you are seeing it. You can take a minute and write it down before I remove this page and bring another one. My email address is also there, which you can use to reach on to me. I want to welcome each and everyone in this lesson. So as usual, we always start with an opening prayer, and one of you is going to lead us in the opening prayer. Then I shall tell you more about what we are going to learn. So I request Christian Mantos to lead us in the opening prayer.
Thank you, teacher. Oh God, bless our teachers. Let's help us to do work. May God to help us. Let God to help our teachers, mostly Teacher Joel. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Christian Mantos, for leading us in the opening prayer. Now, I'm seeing some concerns here. I hope I need to clarify on a few things. One, before I even get to change to another slide. Look here. We are saying, join us today, which I believe you already successfully did. Then there is this number here, which I want to show you.
Today.
There is that number, which I have just started. Yes, Christian?
The quiz which you sent me, I tried to submit, but the marks didn't come.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to send your marks, but after submitting, the message which comes there, the first word is view your scores. So you need to open, you click again where there is view score, you see your marks. Okay, but I'm going to check and I shall return. You will get it.
But it's not showing view score.
You read very well whichever message is there. I'm very sure of what I'm talking about because it's me who set it like that. But I have another option of sending you this work, okay? Sending you your marks. Thank you so much, Christian Mantos. Now, before I get to forget, I was talking about this number. Someone is telling me missed a lesson because I was not having the timetable, and after, let me check very well, after joining, had no other contact, and I've been a little bit busy. So I'm just seeing the comment now. Now, I want to show you this number here. You can call it for any inquiry and always have our numbers. When I say that my number is on the screen, have my number, have the number for teacher leaders, have the number for other people in that you can quickly get helped in case something is not clear where you are. Then we have this, the website, which is for our school. Try to log in here, open this website. You will see everything. Like now, timetable is here. WhatsApp group where we communicate every time is there. You join WhatsApp group, you join Google Classroom, just using this website here. So I want you to take serious some of these things that we share with you in our presentations. We don't put them there for formality or for beauty, but everything is there for a reason. So I want to encourage you to always take use of this information, okay? Yeah. So with that now, we've finished having the opening prayer. I would like us to get straight to what we are going to learn. I hope I've made some clarification on some of the issues that are vital in our lesson. Now let's get there. Let's get to our lesson. Today is Tuesday, 2nd of November 2021. I want to welcome everyone who has joined. And as we start our lesson, I want to first give you like 1 or 2 minutes to rename yourselves. When you get to participant, you will see your name is the first one on top under participant. Each of you, you must be having a unique number which we gave after registering. And that number is on your admission letter. So unless you did not receive your admission letter, you can contact me after the lesson. I shall send it to you. But on the admission letter, you have this number which starts with CCS. So I want to see that number on your name in the list of participants. So may you please try to get there right now before I start teaching and rename yourself. Some people have done it very well. For example, Ayebade has done it well. There is Elamax. I hope that is the correct pronunciation. I have Ethan, Israel, Jesse, not yet. Even Divine, not yet. Christian Mantos, not yet. Someone is named here, Y, P3B. You need to rename very well. I need to see your name and the correct registration number. John has done it very well. Kayes J. has done it well. Rich has done it well. Taron Kasumba, not yet. Taron, you need to rename yourself. Tokahira Evans, you also need to rename yourself. Otherwise, you are most welcome. Let me hear from YP3B. The hand has been up for some good time. Let me check if there is any issue that he wants to share with me. Meanwhile, I have received some messages from you. I need to first go through them before we move on. I see. Okay, YP3B. Good morning to you.
Teacher, I wanted to ask.
Yes, please.
Which class and lesson?
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Manuela Mary.
Emanuela Mary. Okay, it's time for P1 and I'm going to teach English.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Did you see this? Look at your screen. Are you there? Are you seeing what is on the screen? So here I've indicated P1.
Yes, teacher.
Even the subject, I hope you can see even the subject, right?
Yes, teacher.
All right, thank you. You're welcome.
Welcome.
So I'm waiting for you to rename. I want you people to rename yourselves, then we start learning. Among the messages I have, there is a message from Jesse Elijah. Okay, thank you. Then This is okay. Okay. Now, Jesse, I see the number you have sent, and this number went to everyone. It's for your father. All right. So, okay, let me take note of this number. In case of anything, I shall be in touch with him, but you need to get in touch with me via WhatsApp. I normally talk to you using WhatsApp, so you can reach on to me. All right, I don't see any other question that I need to attend to. Okay, Taron Kasumba says, I registered, but I haven't received the number. Hey, how can I get the number, teacher, please? Okay, Taron, I've taken note of your name, and with the admin, we are going to work upon your issue, and you get that admission letter where the number is. For those ones who have finished, who have managed to rename yourselves, that is so good, thank you. So without taking much time, now allow me to get to the lesson and we move on. That time is enough for us to do the renaming and the rest. So here we are. As I said earlier, today is Tuesday, 2nd November 2021, and we need to look at living together in a community. This is where we ended in the Edify program, and we are starting from there. So this was... Yes? Someone is talking to me? Okay, let's now move on. I don't see that person. All right. So I was saying this was my next lesson with you as my P1 learners. And as we are looking at living together in a community, let us think about what do we do when we are with other people in a community. We have a lot of activities that take place. We attend several functions. We do several activities within a community, not in a home and not at a school, but in a community. Are we together? Maybe we need to understand it very well, the meaning of the word community. Let me get to one of you to tell us, what does community mean? Someone raise up your hand and tell us, what does community mean? Okay, Zawede, I've seen your message. Thank you. Zawede, I'm coming to you. Let me first hear from Kabuye, then I shall get to Zawede. I've seen your message. Kabuye, tell us, what does community mean? Yes, what is a community?
A community is a place where we find mother and their children.
Okay, isn't that a home? Okay, thank you, Kabuye. Then what does Taron Kasumba say? Taron, what do you say?
A community is a group of people living and working together.
Okay, thank you. Lastly, allow me to hear from Shanita. Thank you, Shanita. What does the word community mean?
A community is a group of people living together in a family.
Okay, thank you for your submission. Now, friends, a community is, we can say, is a group of people living together and working together. So that is what we need to look at. Now, as we talk about community, we have keywords that we need to to understand. So before we look at the keywords, allow me hear from Zawede Emanuela Mary. She has a question. Then we move on. Zawede Emanuela Mary, you sent me several messages saying you have a question, but you did not write your question in the chat. So can you unmute and I hear from you? Zawede. Yes.
Teacher, I never saw my marks.
Which class are you?
I am in P1.
P1, this is my first time to teach P1. Which subject is that? Because me, I haven't given you any work.
Literacy 1.
That is Teacher Didas who teaches Literacy 1. Just wait, he will send you your marks.
Okay, teacher.
All right, thank you. So friends, in case you want to ask any question, drop it in the chat room. I shall get time and answer you. Now let's now move on. So as we look at living together in a community, I said we have some keywords that we need to get to know to guide us. For example, the first one is this word. How do we read this word? Listen attentively. Burial. Burial. Okay. Burial is when someone has died and it has to be buried. So people come and dig a grave. They put the dead body there, either in a coffin or what. I hope you know what I'm trying to talk about. So the word is burial. In a community, many of us here when someone has died and we are supposed to go and attend the burial of that person. So burial, okay, the word attend is there, attending. I've thought of it giving a challenge when writing. So you attend burial what? Burial ceremony. The word is ceremony. Attending burial ceremony. So that is when people gather and the religious leaders are there. They conduct a church service, and then after their prayers go on, and the dead body is put to rest in the grave. Are we together? So we need to take note of some of these key words. Another word is marriage. Marriage. Read with me. Marriage. So with marriage is another activity or another ceremony that takes place within the community when a girl has grown and has got a man to become the husband. She also becomes the wife. They organize a function or a ceremony and they introduce themselves before others. So the husband is introduced to the rest of the people. So if, let's say, Nachimori is getting married, we'll organize a marriage ceremony. People attend and will show them that this is my husband, blah, blah, blah. You know what takes place there. And some of you have ever been flower girl, peg boy. Very soon you will start to be maids. I hope what I'm talking about, you've ever seen it. I have some pics. You may wonder, why am I explaining without showing you? It's now going to be your turn to differentiate. You describe which activity is taking place in the peaks. So right now, my focus is upon you getting to understand how to read these words, because they are the key words in what we are going to look at very soon. So, marriage ceremony can be in the form of introduction party, can be in the form of wedding, where people have to go to the church and make their vows before God. Are we together? So there we are. Let's have another set of words here. Meeting. Meeting. In a community, we can't dodge meetings. These can be LC meetings. LC means local council. Local council. These are the leaders within our communities. So there is attending LC meeting. When there is an issue to be addressed in a community, the chairperson, LC1, can be LC2, LC3. We have mayor. Yeah? These people can call for a meeting and we have to attend. We get to know what is happening, or what are they informing us. Do we have visitors coming? Do we need to clean a water source? Do we need to clean the market? You know, all these are activities that take place within a community. As we live together, we must be good citizens that participate in community work. That is why we are looking at living together in a community. Leaving aside that, there is building a bridge. Are you seeing this word? This word may seem to be big for you. We have bridge. This word I have circled. Yes, what is a bridge? Let me explain it in a simple way. You see, a road, when building or when constructing a road, in some places, we find when it is a valley and the water flows, even passes above the road. So when it is a season where we receive too much rain, it becomes impassable. So what happens in such a place? If it's a lake, a river, then we put a bridge. So a bridge is that part of the road that connects the two ends. The people from the other side across the river and this side get to pass on a bridge. So in the peaks, you are going to tell us what will be in the peak. Which peak will be talking about building a bridge? Let's move on. Another one is, okay, let me first do this. All right. Another one is sharing. We can't avoid sharing in a community. We share several things. For example, here, I'm talking about sharing meat. Why am I talking about sharing meat? It's because we like meat very much. So someone may say, oh, me, I'm not going to share my meat. No, I take long to eat meat. Now I have got, you tell me to give to my neighbor. No, this is what I'm saying. Christmas season is coming. We have just a few days to go. And I know very many of us will be enjoying meat in those days. Okay, so you share. Some people don't have money, by the way, to buy. If you have, let's say, 5 kilograms, pick 1 kilogram, give to your neighbor who is not having. If there is a grandparent you know or a jaja and he has no one to help, take some meat to that person, will appreciate a lot. So in the community, my point is there is sharing. We may not share only things we eat, but even the clothes, we can share things that we use, okay? For example, we need to dig, the road has become bushy, leave alone these maram roads, I mean the tarmac roads, but those small roads in your community, you don't need to leave them bushy. Or the water source, you need to get a day, you come up with the tools and try to clean around. And that takes me to another word, that is water source. Water source. Get to the correct spelling. Water source. We need to keep the water sources clean. So we share the responsibility. I'm still using the same word share, even when I'm talking about water sources. We share activities. How do we share? We say so and so is going to be in charge of slashing at the church. Why do we leave the church to become bushy? Do we need the snakes to come and disorganize us when we are attending prayers? So we need to share responsibilities as we are living in the community. If it is about water source, keep the water source clean. If it's a market, you clean the market. If it is a road, you clean the road. Sometimes I walk around and find rubbish dumped in a place and covering even part of the road in some places there. For those ones who are within the city or in towns, this you know it very well, issue of rubbish in the town, in the community, then in the market. So we need to contribute to the cleanliness in the community. And how do we do that? By participating in several activities. Now that we have come to understand these words, we may not write them. If you have been writing, fine, there is no problem. But my point is now to use these keywords in talking about activities that take place within the community. So with that now, for that person who has been writing and you have a word you have not finished, let me give you a few minutes. Okay, all of us, we can write. Since the other, what we are going to look at, we are not going to write. Let's write these keywords. We keep reading them. We get to learn how to write them, okay? As you are writing, let me check some of your messages here. This is CCS-P1-06 Keith. Keith says, teacher, how can I get my new group? Keith, okay. Yeah, I believe we are writing as I attend to some of you. Let me check. Here I have the P1 WhatsApp group, and Keith must be in this WhatsApp group. I'm trying to check as you keep writing. We have the WhatsApp group, the new WhatsApp group, which we are supposed to join. Now, the problem is that the names here are not the same names you use. However, if you are not in the WhatsApp group, send me a message on my WhatsApp number. I shall make you join WhatsApp group, or I shall send you a link. Take use of my number. You can use it to contact me and I help you. So Keith, I hope you have heard what to do. In case you want to join P1 WhatsApp group, that is what you have to do. Another question from Keith is also talking about getting to the new Google Classroom. Google Classroom for P1 and Cradle K and Nursery and Primal is available. So still, if you haven't joined, reach on to me using my WhatsApp. I shall make you join Google Classroom. However, we are a big team. And as I speak, I have my admin on call. He's taking note of all this. So we shall be able to help you join Google Classroom. But in case you haven't, please take use of my number. I shall make you join. I hope we have finished writing the keywords. Now I want to hear from you, your contributions. They allow me to open to the next page. So here, I want someone to identify the activity taking place in the picture. Which activity is taking place in the picture that you are seeing? Somebody put up your hand and I hear from you which activity is taking place. Let me hear from Atrongire Shina. Let me hear from Shina. Shina, what activity is taking place in here?
Barrio. Barrio.
Again?
Barrio.
Okay, Barrio. All right, thank you. Thank you, Shina. The activity taking place in the picture is burial. Is what? Burial. But now I want it in a sentence. What are they doing? In your sentence, put the word attending. Let us use our keywords we have learned. Use the word attending and the word burial. You can even add on ceremony. So let me hear from Nathan. Nathan, give us a sentence about the activity taking place in the picture.
They are attending a burial.
Good. Repeat your answer once again.
Burial.
Thank you. They are attending burial ceremony.
They are attending a burial.
Good. The answer is there. I've already written your answer. They are attending a burial ceremony. Thank you so much, Nathan. Friends, have we seen how we can answer? Hey, I want your answers in sentences, in form of sentences. There we are. Now, let me bring another one. We have that. Who can identify the activity taking place in this picture? There we are. Let me see. Among the hands which are up, okay. Kayesije, Cave. Cave. Tell us the activity taking place.
They are building a bridge.
Wonderful. Thank you. They are building a bridge. Wow. This is so good. Thank you so much, Kate. Friends, I hope everything is moving on well. Remember, I told you that a bridge is that part of the road that connects, all right, that connects two places across a river. Now, like you can see in here, the road came from somewhere there, and then here there was a river. So these people you are seeing, these men with their vehicles parked here, they are building a bridge. Even down here, you can see some vehicles down, okay? And the road comes from this side. Then in this picture on the right, these people use skills I can't tell, but I think you are seeing it very well that the men are at work. They need to connect to this side. So very soon, this place here will also have something joining. So there will be a bridge coming like this, connecting to this side of the road. So they are trying to put up these metals. Very soon it will be complete and vehicles will be passing from this side to the other side. You get that point? Let's now move. All this takes place in the community. If it has never taken place in your community, you try to go to Ginger. Ginger, you will pass on a bridge, a nice one. Even at night, it changes the colors. It keeps flashing different colors at night. I think it's the best bridge that we have so far in Uganda. I want to appreciate the government of Uganda with other donors that helped in funding the construction of that bridge. We are so grateful and we do appreciate. Now let's leave this. We get to another picture. I need someone to identify what is taking place in these two pictures. It is the same activity. One is at local level, at village level, the first one, and the second one is in a certain well-off place. I used it to see members of parliament. Then some big companies also. Now, who is telling us? I have Namatov Audrey Ruth. Gender balance. Let me hear from girls this time. Namatov.
Yes,
Audrey?
teacher.
Yes, tell us what activity is taking place in the picture.
They are teaching.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for trying. That has been in Namatov. But is this really teaching? Are these people in class? Okay. Yeah, it can be class, but is that one a teacher? Are they learning? Hey, look at the picture very well. Tell us, what are they doing? In your sentence, I would like to hear the word attending. Attending to what? What are they attending to? Let me see. I have Christian Mantos. Gender balance. Christian Mantos. Yes. What identify the activity taking place in here?
Baking.
What?
Walking.
They are talking. Okay. Thank you for trying. There is a word I want to hear. Yes, they are talking. But talking what? In what? I want someone to correct. Let me hear from Shanita. Aine Mukama. I'm still with the girls. Shanita.
Yes, teacher.
Hey, what are these people doing?
They are attending a meeting.
Wow, thank you so much. They are attending a meeting. That is what these people are doing. So in the first picture here, you can see they have either gathered in the classroom, as the first person said, and we have somebody here talking to them. This can be the chairperson, LC1. So this is a local council meeting. Are we together? Then in the second picture here, these people are also in a meeting. These can be like our members of parliament, so a certain committee, or can it be a business meeting? So we have people of the business department. I see even some whites here, like this lady is a white. This man here is also not a Ugandan, you see. So they are in a meeting. I don't know what they are talking about. I just brought these pictures for us to identify the activities that take place within our communities as we live together. Remember, we said our community is a group of people living and working together. Now, we have, okay, our time is soon getting finished. We have like 18. So we shall be finishing soon. Let's move on. Let's identify the activity taking place in this picture. Someone to tell us what is taking place in there. Should I get to boys? I don't see any boy raising up the hand. Other people are quiet. I want to hear from all of you, not giving this chance to everyone. I can't hear Ayebare putting up the hand. Divine, the hand is down. Ethan, I want to see your hand up. Hey, Elmax. A what? Jesse, Elijah, John, Kayesije, okay, has been participating. Rich, Rich is here. Hey, I want to see you participating in the lesson. At least now the number has become I like this now. Many people have put up their hands. So let me hear from Ayebari. Let me hear from Ayebari. What are these people doing? Ayebari,
Yes.
tell us what is taking place in the picture. Ayebari.
Yes.
Hey, we are waiting to hear from you. What is taking place in the picture here?
Water source.
Okay, thank you. Yes, we have water source here. Thank you, Ayebare. Now somebody give us a sentence telling us what is connected to water source. Let me hear from John. Yes, John.
Yes.
Add something on water source. Here we see a water source. Okay, here. Now, what else can we talk about these people here? What are these people doing with the water source? John, are you with us?
Yes.
What are these people doing with the water source?
To pick the water.
Doing what?
Pick the water.
Hey, okay. All right. Thank you, John. Thank you. I need to give this chance to another person also. Elmax. Elmax, let me hope that is the correct pronunciation of your name. Tell us something. We need to hear from you. Elmax. Hey, you've muted. Let me check. Jesse. Jess Elijah.
Yes, teacher.
Look at these people. Are you seeing this man? Or I first see?
Moving trash.
Yes.
Water source.
Oh, very good. These people are cleaning the water source. Now look here. Let me show you this. You see this man here?
Yes.
Is having a polyphony bag. You see this woman here is also having a polyphony bag. Even this one is squatting here. You see? So this man is using this to pull some rubbish from the water. Even this lady here is doing the same. So these people are cleaning. This can be water source, can be a local swimming pool, can be a fish pond, but as of now, we can say it is a source of water, is a well. So these people are cleaning, meaning even us, we are supposed to do the same. When we are in the village, I know if we are living in town, this may not be there. We don't have water sources. Okay, we don't have wells in town, but in the village where we come from, we have them. As we grow up, we need to be responsible citizens that will keep water sources clean. Are we together? So these people are cleaning the water source. They are cleaning the water source. So with that, we end with this. I think we should end with this one because our time is going. We have only 11 minutes left. Identify the activity taking place in the picture. Wow, wow. I like what I'm seeing in the picture. Someone is going to tell us. Someone is going to tell us. And that is Atrijukire Elijah. Tell us what is taking place in the picture.
A wedding.
Oh, good. Wedding. Thank you. Thank you. Another person put it in a sentence. Who is going to put this answer in a sentence? Here, Atrijukire has talked about wedding. Then in my keywords, which other word can we use? Which other word can we talk about? Nathan, which other word was in the keywords that we can use?
A marriage ceremony.
Very good.
Marriage.
Put it in a sentence.
They are attending a marriage ceremony.
Wonderful. They are attending a marriage ceremony. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, friends, are we together? Do we see this happening or taking place in our community? Oh, sorry. I know it has been a lockdown season when we cannot have all this taking place in our communities out there because of COVID-19. But we thank God that the situation is coming to normal. So we shall be seeing more activities taking place in our communities. And we need to attend. What I remember, there is cake here. Hey, when you attend a marriage ceremony, you eat a cake, there is soda. Are you seeing the crates of soda? Someone has not seen. Hey, crates of sodas are here. Have you seen? Yeah, and a lot of gifts are given. You see, there is eating nice food, matoke, rice, meat, chicken. Even I feel I need to eat such. So please, my dear learners, these are some of the activities that take place in the community as we live together. We can't finish all of them. We can't finish all of them, but I know you have more answers there. Now, maybe I need to hear from you. What did we leave out? Before I talk about activity. Activity is ready, but before I talk about the activity, let me speak to a few of you in like 3 minutes. Which other activities did we leave out? So all hands are down. Now you raise up your hand if you want to tell us about a certain activity that takes place in the community and we did not talk about it in here. Raise your hand up and you share with us. Meanwhile, as I wait for your hands, here I've said, find your what? Find the activity of lesson 1 on P.1 Google Classroom. That link which is there, you may not tap on it. Fine, when you click on it, it opens direct to activity of this lesson. But it is already uploaded on Google Classroom. These lesson notes are already on Google Classroom. You can download them if you want. Then the activities there is a Google form. You will just have to choose the correct sentence regarding every picture. I've put for you some pictures there. So you will look at the picture, identify the activity taking place. I have put for you some sentences. You choose the most correct answer. Meanwhile, let me hear from Ayebare, Nathan, and Kabuye. They have something to share with us. Ayebare, you are the first person. What didn't we talk about? And it takes place in our community. Ayebare. As Ayebare gets prepared, okay? Ayebare.
Yes.
I want to eat that chicken I have just had. Will you give it to me?
Yes.
Oh, that is so good. Thank you. Which activity takes place in the community and we did not talk about it? Ayeba.
Yes.
Yes. Anything to share with us?
No.
Okay, thank you. Let me hear from Nathan. Nathan. Oh, sorry. This is Kabuye. Kabuye first, then Nathan. Kabuye. Which activity did we leave
Yes,
out?
teacher.
Which activity did we leave out?
Playing.
Okay. Playing, like playing some games. Can it be football? Can it be netball? Then there is praying, going to the church. Okay, that is so good. Thank you. Nathan, let's hear from Nathan. Which activity can we talk about?
Attending Christmas parties.
Hey, by the way, thank you so much. There is attending Christmas.
Yeah, that's the perfect one.
Hey, you need to invite me. You invite me for Christmas, Vanang. Don't forget about your teacher. Hey, you have my number. I will be very happy to see the invitation about Christmas. Okay, lastly, Shanita and John. Shanita and John. Okay, Rich has not shared anything. I want to attend to some of the comments in the chat room. Yes, Shanita.
Yes, teacher.
What do you have to share with us?
Baptism ceremony.
Oh, baptism ceremony. Thank you. It's good. It happens. Thank you. John, then Rich is the last person. Yes, John.
Yes, teacher.
What have we left out? I can't hear from John. Rich, you are the last person. I need to attempt some questions in the chat room. Yes?
Teacher.
Yes, Rich. Oh, ask again your question.
Teacher, will you come at Christmas at the shop with us?
Come again?
Will you come at Christmas at the shop with us?
Hey. I will see. I will see that one. Thank you. Let me think about it if possible. Okay. All right. All right. Now, friends, we are coming to the end of this lesson. That's why I'm now rushing. I have some concerns here which I want to attend to. And the first one is coming from the parent of Christian Mantle saying, is it possible to change my son's addition? My son's addition to P1 instead of P2. Thank you. All right. Yes, it is possible. If the child was registered in a P1 and is meant to be in a P2, we can rearrange, we can readmit him and we change him from P1 to P2. Remember, we are even going to give a report card, so we need to do this in time, early enough, before the assessment and giving that report, which will promote to another level. Then another question is from Yevare. The parent says, Teacher Joel, is it possible to change my... Oh, it is a similar question. Christian Mantos asked a similar question with the parent of Ayevale. Yeah, I have just answered that one. It is possible. Jesse just said goodbye. Elmax has my number. Okay. Namatov Audrey is the last, said attending to baptism. Kale. Elmax has my number. Okay. I'm going to show you my number. However, in case you need assistance like changing, those numbers are there. I hope you have them as of now. So I just want to thank you for attending this lesson. And for Elmax who wants my number, let me do like this and send you that number in the chat room as we finish, as we end. My number is coming to everyone. My number is coming to everyone. So I would like to have one of you leading us in the opening prayer. Who is going to lead us in the opening prayer? My number is already shared in the chat room. So before we close, may you please get there and write it down. Kale.
Maybe Teacher Joel,
Yes.
just a minute. Thank you for the lesson.
You are
I want
most
to appreciate the learners who have also been on call today for this lesson. You note learners that while you're joining in, we didn't filter you. So I want to remind you parents who have not paid to pay with effect from tomorrow. You're going to filter access to the lessons to only those people who have paid or talk to the head teacher and committed themselves. So please, parents, we expect you to have got the admission letter, and then while logging in, you'll have to change your name to that which is on the admission letter. Otherwise, even when you still come in with your name, we shall try to adjust you to the correct name. Do not attempt to forge the codes because the system, everybody has his unique code. Whoever will forge, still the system will not accept you into the classroom. I look forward to having you collaborate with us since this program is fully supported by you. You are a very important person, and we hope that your support will give us a very smooth running of the program, since teachers and other stakeholders will be in position to receive data and other logistic costs involved in implementation of the classes. Thank you, Teacher Joel, for the lesson. Thank you, Teacher Joel, for the lesson. Back to you, full control now.
All right, thank you so much. We can now have these people talk to us and we end the lesson. Let me start with Nathan, then Atwijukire. Nathan, do you have a question?
Yes.
What is your question?
I want to pray.
Okay, you pray for us and we end the lesson.
Jesus, thanks for teacher. And thank you for teacher. And there is Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Nathan, for praying for us. As we end, Taron Kasumba, get to my inbox. You need to do this faster than when I'm on Zoom. You have said you already paid, but you haven't got your registration number, which is on the admission letter. I'm going to send it to you. You send me a message here on my WhatsApp. I shall do so. Thank you so much. Have a good day. May you unmute and you say bye-bye to Mr. Ogishadems and me, your teacher.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.